So we let y equal 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2. Whenever we're differentiating this, we're using the chain rule. So we bring down the power, multiply by the differential of the bracket, our original bracket, and take 1 away from the power. So that gives us that dy dx equals minus 3x upon 1 minus x squared to the power 1/2. Okay, if we think about what we're asked to do in part 1, then we need an x upon the square root of 1 minus x squared, because that was our solution to the differential, which means we have an x to the power n minus 1. So if I let dv dx equal x upon 1 minus x squared to the power 1/2, then if I integrate that, I'm going to get minus 1/3 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2. If we let u equal x to the power n minus 1, then du dx is n minus 1 x to the power n minus 2. Using integration by parts, we have in equals uv. So that is minus 1/3 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2, x to the power n minus 1, 0 to 1, minus the integral from 0 to 1 of v, so let's make that a plus. 1/3, I'm going to bring it in front of the integral sign, n minus 1 x to the power n minus 2, 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2. We deal first of all with the square brackets. Whenever we substitute in 1, this will become 0. Whenever we substitute in 0, this will become 0. So the square bracket's going to disappear. So in equals n minus 1 over 3 integral from 0 to 1 x to the n minus 2 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2 with respect to x. Now we know that we need to have a 1 minus x squared to the power 1/2. So we get 3 over 2, we need to multiply that by 1 minus x squared to the power 1. This gives us that in equals n minus 1 over 3. And what we're going to do is expand the brackets. So the first bracket I have is this times 1, which I can see is n minus 2. And then our second bracket is going to be x squared times this, and x squared times x to the power n minus 2. We add the power, so n minus 2 plus 2 is n. So we have a minus in. We now have an equation in terms of in we need to solve. So in equals n minus 1 over 3 in minus 2 minus n minus 1 over 3 in. I'm going to multiply everything by 3. Gather together like terms. So we have n minus 1 in plus 3 in equals n minus 1 in minus 2. n minus 1 plus 3 is n plus 2. So to finish the question, we just need to write it as in equals n minus 1 over n minus 2 in minus 2. So we've been asked to work out I5, which is n minus 1 over n plus 2 I n minus 2, which will then be 2/5 I1. So we've 8 over 35 times the integral from 0 to 1 of x root 1 minus x squared dx. If we go back to part 1, we have shown that that will be minus 1/3 1 minus x squared to the power 3 over 2 between 0 and 1. What we need to do now is substitute in our values. Whenever I substitute in 1, this is going to be 0. So we have 8 over 35 upon 0 minus 1/3 upon 1 to the power 3 over 2. So that is 8 over 35 times 1/3, which is 8 over 105 as asked for.